Okay, here's a it's called a Bully's bluegill spider, and it's a sinking spider. As you can see, it's got the legs are different. The legs are different than what would be on a normal spider. It's kind of going all directions. It's got lead wire in the back, a dubbing body, 4 legs, and a little head made out of thread. So, good pattern for bluegill. So here we go. We got a request to tie this. I did. So this is my second time tying this. There's other videos on YouTube. I think there's at least 1 or 2 showing how to tie this, but since like somebody wants me to tie it, I'm gonna tie it. So make sure this is good and focused. Alright, so we're going to use rusty brown ultra thread. First thing we're going to do is take some lead wire, and that's way too much I've got. Cut that in half. Got a piece about that big, 0.015 lead wire. Start wrapping the lead wire at the back of the hook. And we're just gonna make that in just kind of a big ball of thread, or lead. So that's right there, close to the back. Now we're going to take our thread, tie that in, make a little dam right there, keep the thread from coming out, or keep the lead from sliding up. And we'll come over our lead, make another little dam of thread to keep that coming off. Then we'll make some more wraps over our lead, secure it. After you get that lead secured a bit, you come back to the back, grab some dubbing, just tie it like that. Twist it on your thread. I'll just start wrapping. Don't have enough there, so I'm gonna get some more. You can use pretty much any kind of dubbing, like brown, black, olive, natural, gray, white, just whatever. You could use orange if you wanted to. Well, I've kind of got a little bit too much. Alright, once you get your body made, what you want to do is take one of these juicy legs or whatever you're using, and I take one of these juicy leg strands, fold it in half, cut it in half, then fold that in half and cut that in half, and that's one leg. So these legs are about this long, about 2 inches, inch and a half. So how we're going to do this is we're going to take this leg, we're going to make sure you have your thread behind it. We're going to take this and put the hook in between it like this. Now we're going to take that, make sure they're even on the top when you pull it through. So see, the tips are even. Now you just take that, pull it, stretch it a little bit, and make some wraps with your thread. Now what you want to do is kind of pull that around where you want it, and just kind of get it roughly where you want it, and then go ahead and tie in your other ones. There's no need to go in there and start making all kinds of wraps when you're just gonna have to tie some other ones in anyways. So you just gotta get them close to where you want them, and then tie the other ones in. It's a little bit tricky, I'm not gonna lie. These rubber legs can slide around on you. You gotta be careful. If you tighten your thread too much, it can break these legs, and they'll break off. So once you got that kind of all the way around the fly, you kind of see like that. 2 on the top like this, 2 on the bottom. I'm just gonna take them like this and wrap your thread up. Not real tight, just kind of loose. Just kind of keep wrapping your thread this way, so it's going to come into your body and it's going to squeeze them up against it. So you kind of pull them around. I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, so it takes me forever to tie most of my flies. That's why I'm trying to be in a hurry. So that looks pretty good. Kind of see. But as good as you're gonna get. So there we are. We'll just make a few tight wraps. If you make one really tight wrap, what will happen is these will move on you. You want to kind of gradually get tighter as you wrap. The more wraps you get, the tighter you go. Now what we're going to do is, we could just leave it like that, we'd finish it. I don't really like the way that looks, to be honest with you, with the head on it. I'm just going to put a tiny bit of dubbing just to kind of hide some of that thread, make a smaller head on it. So you don't have to do that, just whatever. And probably better off if you use like orange thread. Well, that's probably too much dubbing. I just wanted a little bit. Alright. Now all we gotta do is whip finish it. I'll do 2 just for the heck of it. Shoot. I've kind of crowded the eye of the hook here. It just keeps slipping off. That's good enough for bluegill. You guys can see. It's a Bowley's bluegill spider.